Hey everyone, want to do a quick video today about our blueberry bushes and the issue that we're having. It's early April and we've got some blueberry bushes that are planted right next to our driveway right here. I'll show a little bit closer video. We've transplanted the bushes 5 years ago or so, 6 years ago, and they are not doing great. There's a couple problems I'm thinking that it could be. I honestly have no clue. I'm just kind of guessing with this and seeing if it's going to resolve with the, or at least if it's going to help a little bit. Okay, so our driveway is right here, and we have a blueberry bush that's right here, and then another one that's planted down a little further. There's a rose here, one behind it, a bigger one here, another one right here, and then a third one that's right there. We've actually transplanted this one this fall. So the idea was to have kind of a border here next to the driveway with some lavender plants growing and then blueberry bushes in the back. The roses were here before, but what has been happening is that, as you can see specifically, let me try to go on the other side, specifically with this bush right here, it's not doing that great. We've transplanted it here like 5 years ago, but you can see it's flowering and everything, but they're not growing. I mean, there's barely any new growth and it's like suffering. Same with the other ones. They're doing a little bit better, but not as well, or not as good as either as I would like them to do. So there's some new growth right here, but it's very small and it's not growing much. I think there's a couple issues with it though. First problem, I think, is that because where it's located, we don't have a good location for water here. It's kind of away from the house. It's our closing water hose is way back in the garden. They don't reach. We have to kind of go around the house everywhere. And we have not watered them as well as we should have. So I think that's one issue here, is that watering is a problem. The other problem is that, let's see, where's that bush? Right there. So the other problem is that what we have going on here is that we've been putting in sawdust under it. And I don't think the soil is that great here either. Before we planted it, we fertilized it, but it was kind of we had to get them in the ground fast, so it wasn't done properly. But I think they're lacking nitrogen, and I believe with all the grass that was here before, with all the sawdust that we put in here, and with the pine needles that are falling from above, I think they just need nitrogen. They're just deprived. So what I'm gonna do this year, I'm gonna do two things this year, is water them more frequently, and then I'm gonna use fish fertilizer to add nitrogen to the soil. I'm not gonna put sawdust in here this year. They're pretty decent with weeding. There's no weeds or grass growing around them, so that's pretty good. They have full sun exposure, but there is something's not right. So hopefully, if I put nitrogen in him or in the ground, that will improve it. I'll probably use fish fertilizer, and I'll probably use blood meal for nitrogen. I guess I could also use chicken manure in here, but since it's in front of the house and kind of very visible, I want to keep it clean here somewhat, although it's a big mess right now. And hopefully we can get that improved and get it to a point where we're gonna get some new growth on it and have him a lot more healthier. So this is the fish fertilizer I use right here, the Alaska fish fertilizer. As you can see, it's a 511, and it's actually pretty good. You can get it at any Home Depot. I believe Lowe's carries it as well. So it's fairly easy, accessible, and you just mix it with water. There's instructions in the back. You can use it for anything. We use it for our strawberries, for basically all of our gardening needs. This is the fertilizer. That's our go-to fertilizer. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll let you know how things are progressing here on our little homestead and what's going on. We'll have some exciting new plants and gardening things happening, so stay with us.